A court in Texas will play a key role in deciding the future of President Obama's signature health care law. On Wednesday, the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled the individual mandate in the Affordable Care Act unconstitutional. The question now is how much of the health care law can stand without the mandate. The Fifth Circuit sent the case back to a judge in Fort Worth to make that decision. And for Insight, we're joined by Emma Platoff, justice and politics reporter for the Texas Tribune. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So, first question for people out there wondering, will this impact anybody's insurance right now?
No. So the impact of this ruling has been stayed, and it likely will be until this is finally resolved. And that could be months or years from now at the U.S. Supreme Court.
And so why send this back to the court in Fort Worth and not go directly to the Supreme Court like we're used to after the Fifth Circuit, I guess? So
what the Fifth Circuit basically said is, we know you decided about the individual mandate. We know you answered this question of severability, which is this question of how much of the law can stand if the individual mandate has to fall. But they sent this case back to the lower court because they said, we want you to do your homework again. We want you to use, quote, a finer-toothed comb. We want you to redo this analysis, make sure you're considering some new factors, and come up with a new result.
So was this a win or loss for any one of the sides, or is this just kind of a mulligan?
This is good news for Texas and the conservative coalition of states it's leading that brought the case in the first place. This is a victory for them because they're seeing a major provision of Obamacare, the individual mandate, stay ruled unconstitutional at the federal appellate court. We did see the counter coalition of states, which is a group of blue states led by California, say they're likely to take this to the U.S. Supreme Court relatively soon. But of course, there's a question of whether the court would hear the case at this stage.
And is there a political consequence to a win or loss here, because Texas already has a really large amount of uninsured people in general, right?
I think this is good politics for Texas conservatives who kind of have long said that we need to get rid of Obamacare. This is federal overreach. It's not good policy. It's not good for Texas. That said, we're coming up on a really bitter presidential election year. Healthcare is likely to be a huge issue, and having a case like this land at the Supreme Court in the midst of all that could mean major drama in that race.
So do you think that after the Fort Worth judge, does it have to go back to the Fifth Circuit?
It could happen.
Okay.
There's just a question of what the California coalition will do and what the Supreme Court says. You know, they may say, we know this is an important case, but we don't want to hear it right now. We want you to get a few more answers at the district court, and then maybe we'll consider it in years or months.
Oh, okay. So is there any timeline on when this Fort Worth court could take this up and then decide on what to do?
I think that would be likely in the first half or so of 2020 if it ends up staying there and not going up to the U.S. Supreme Court.
So this is, you know, the gray area of the Affordable Care Act, and if we will have it long term or not, is really nowhere close to being resolved.
Absolutely not. It'll be months or years.
Interesting. Okay, Emma Platoff, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you again for joining us for State of Texas. I'm Phil Prazen. We'll be back next week to bring you an in-depth look at Texas politics.